Hello everyone, welcome back to another World Conquer 4 video. It's the laid back launcher here. We're moving along with the new Nightmare campaign events. It's Barbarossa. We're on mission number 4, KYIV. Enemy buffs are perished together in ionizing radiation. You're probably familiar. This one's new. It increases damage done against your troops, and it gives them a chance of being demoralized, but that extra damage is only increased if they are demoralized. Brutal attack is really only relevant to softer targets in cities, or if you have a really powerful target attacking a less powerful target in your city. We'll be getting these rewards. I would like to get these rewards, but I also wouldn't complain about the B4 howitzer, since it would get me closer to being able to convert another thing of artillery in the redemption shop, and that's a pretty good addition. Do bear in mind that the redemption shop is a redeeming thing, so is a recurring thing, so you don't feel pressured to make all your purchases immediately like I did at the beginning. Would have been able to get a couple of different pieces if I had known that it would be a recurring thing. Anyway, let's get into the mission. I'm going to be using excitation just in case my units do get demoralized. This is what we're starting off with. Let's take a look at the objectives, as I should have done for the Karelia mission. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 objectives evenly split on either sides of the Dnieper. And we have forces on both sides of the Dnieper as well, thank goodness. Here's how we're going to distribute them. It's going to be Patton and Guderian. These are my two best tank commanders, so I have one on each axis of advance. I always put the Gaul on the Stuka. It is a level 9 Stuka, so bear that in mind. Always put Malinovsky on the Brandenburgers, but honestly, this time it might be better for Meretskov since we have limited forces. We have limited forces. It's going to be Meretskov since the Brandenburger has more health. This is going to be MacArthur. That will be Vegans. Do not actually commit your generals first. Do something like this. Do your attacks first, and then continue to distribute generals. Let's hope we get lucky with the Gaul's ability. See, we didn't. So now all of the that little time I spent allocating my generals was wasted. So now I'm just gonna reset the mission until I get a better series of attacks from the Gaul. Be right back. Yeah, I'm just gonna have it be Malinovsky actually. Why not? I think with the damage boost, you would be able to do 300 to the city. Yes. Come on, give me a... There we go. That's what we wanted. Unlucky, but I'm honestly fine. We've managed to capture the city this turn. This shall be, let's say, Lieb. He can't make it up there, so I'll send Yamashita to capture the town. It is a level 12 combat medic, so I'm going to be keeping him on the front for sure. And I'll have you attack the T-44. I attack the T-44 because it doesn't have a machine gun. Making very good progress so far. Now let's move over to the west bank of the Dnieper. We're gonna put Guderian here, working our way up, trying to get a morale boost. I'm deploying my generals now because I'm not going to reset the mission, and I want to have an idea of how I'm going to deploy my units and such. I know KYIV is supposed to be on an elite unit, and he still might end up, like, under other circumstances, he still might end up on one, but... man, I lost my train of thought. For now, I'm just deploying my stronger generals first. Have a bit more speed as I'm moving through these missions. Got a bit lucky there. But not really. Guderian has a 90% chance of committing a fatal blow anyway. Let's move you west, but still behind our allies. Hopefully they move first. Kleist isn't that powerful. We do have Bock, who is, but he doesn't have the Panzer Leader medal, and the ribbon isn't really enough to make up for it. So it's roughly 50% chance, but I'm not even sure about that. Next turn. Okay, we don't even need to capture that town. Yeah, that is so powerful. Let's just clean things up with you first. I'm attacking with De Gaulle because I want to soften these units up for Patton. Okay, not quite what I wanted to do. I wanted to put him here, so I could maybe do that. But with a 10% bonus, I don't know if you can do 313 on a non-critical attack. But I mean, why not? It's not like not like my units are really hurting right now. Turns out you could do that kind of damage. Almost. Keeping you a little not here, because then that's a little closer. It would be tougher for them to swing up to the north. Swing up from the west, rather. Honestly, this is fine for now. Don't mind having my... it would be nice to have my allies soften up enemy defenses. Hopefully... No, you did not get a morale boost there. I'm leaving these things here because there's a chance I might be able to take the town. Put De Gaulle in it. Get a place to spawn units on the west bank. Not that west bank. Let's keep it civil. I don't mind dunking on the fascists. But the lines get murkier once you get out to the Middle East. Anyway, I already talked too much politics. Do we have it? Yeah, we do have 2 airfields, so I don't mind putting down Brandenburgers with Malinovsky. It would be useful to have them on the western bank, but not strictly necessary at the moment. We can soften up some of these targets. Okay, so 1, or maybe that was 2. At the very least, this is our last attack. Do bear in mind that this is not the Smolensk mission. De Gaulle is on a level 9 Stuk. It does not have a range of 3, only 2. Let's attack you. Hopefully drop your morale, and then we can attack again. Hopefully get rid of one of the medics. And that's fine by me. I want to get rid of the medics because they'll just heal him up and negate any damage that I do. And you shall be the priest with wielding, I guess. I put down a priest since I'll be able to airdrop him with the sky train on the other side of the map. And you're the last one there. Let's move you up a little better into position. The song was from a game I used to play on Roblox called Decaying Winter. Don't know if any of you guys would have heard of it. Unfortunately, they took it down, not quite sure why. It was a fantastic game. I wasn't very good at it, but it was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, you cannot reach down there, and you're hurting a little bit. So let's heal you up. Should be able to get rid of this, especially since you take extra damage. I'm only going to put light infantry down. That'll be doubting. I gave him the infantry defense ribbon. He has a decent bit of health. And the T-44 is demoralized. It's below half health and it doesn't have a machine gun. I don't expect it'll be able to kill my homie there. Let's give ourselves a bit more space to maneuver here. Man, this is looking like a cluster. Okay, so one attack. Two attack. And now we're gonna be attacking level 12 medic. Unfortunate. I'm gonna keep you further back from the front line. Though actually, this is a level 9 Brandenburger. So if I can get a kill somewhere here, I might be able to attack again. To move again. To attack again, not move again, I think. Attack again, yes, not move again. Only the Stuka can move again, it seems. Of another action, that's what they're calling it, yeah. But maybe if I kill him here, I might still be able to move again. Let's see. Nice. Unfortunate. 148. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Got rid of that level 12 medic. Very useful. Shaposhnikov is a decent infantry commander, but not too much of a threat. Let's just focus on eliminating some of the threats to this town here. I'll put down a Hawkeye force with Higuchi. Should have put Higuchi on on this motorized infantry. I don't think you can do 62 unless I get rid of... I just want to be able to use Guderian again on the next turn, so that's why I did that attack there. Nah, 48, you can't pull that off. Let's hope you survive. We can up your chances by maybe getting rid of that tank there. 307. Unsure. Yeah, no worries about that. This is also a level 12 combat medic. Working our way up. Oh, come on. Alright, never mind. I mean, that's fine. I wouldn't be able to get rid of the medic anyway. Any damage I did to Timoshenko would have been tough. It is a level 12 IS-3, so they do 40% damage on the counter, an additional 40% damage on the counter. They do 65% extra damage against tanks. The Guderian does have a lot of health and defense though, so I don't worry about that. and every unit he destroys, he stacks up to 10% damage, which could be tough, depending on how much they're going to kill my units here. And I still have one move with you. Next turn. But yeah, just one medium tank did a lot of damage. But Doubting did get healed up, I think, from our own combat medics. I think he should still be fine. But you saw how fast his health dropped because he's in the city. You have your defenses up. Man, this is definitely tougher than the regular Minsk mission. 1, 2. I like to have these units provide a bit of a diversion in the... Actually, I don't want there to be a diversion in the south. I want their units to be concentrated on their northern advance, so I could actually get rid of them myself. I do not trust these two little things to hold the entire advance to the south. Let's just say 3 like that. Unfortunately, no, I thought Patton would be able to move up to where I put the Gaul. Okay, what? Okay. What's going on here? I thought it only had 3 actions. Again, I can't count. SMing my H homie can't count. Bro is bugging straight up. That's not good. That's not a bad place to... bugger it. Should be able to get rid of that now. I've got a pretty deep artillery park, so I don't mind using Glebe aggressively like that. Working our way up, as always. That is a concern against Chenault, but again, a lot of health, strong defense. This might hurt MacArthur a lot, but again, I have a fairly deep infantry park. This combat medic is quite annoying though, and I don't know if I'll be able to do 290 with it from Guderian. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have been able to with that poor strike. Don't know if you'd be able to do 308. We can start thinning out the herd in the south here. You can get your health back a bit. Come on, man. Do 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 do. Almost. This is level 9 BM21. Ouch. But we did a lot of damage down there. Do bear in mind we have 20 commanders that we can deploy. RPG Rocketeer with Brunstedt, perhaps. Forgive me, my German viewers. 1, 2. All right, we're looking all right. $375, I'm sure you can pull that off. Working my way up. I'm not sure if you'd be able to do 450 without a critical blow. But it doesn't matter since I'll be able to do that. It is a level 9 priest. Unfortunately, nothing I can do to mitigate that, really. Yeah, just having my own level 12 medic near the front is very helpful. Because it's not like fighting Spear in which it's activated only on counterattack. It's activated when you take damage. Don't mind just having plain old infantry in there. 519, but that was against an elite unit. 331, 340 something. Unlikely. Let's thin that out that way. Unfortunately, no morale boost there. 325. Yep, no critical blows. Guderian on a non-elite tank is quite annoying. Ouch. All right, let's start chipping away at KYIV. Unlucky, no demoralization at work there. Ouch. Let's hope we don't lose Konev. Yeah, you're not going to do that much damage, and he's going to hit hard on the counterattack, so I'm focusing on the auxiliary forces first. That's all that's left. Don't know how you're in chaos. But you're still at no risk right now. You're still somehow healing. I don't know where the emergency rescue comes from, like one of the medics. Every turn for 2 turns. That's nifty. I like that. Bruh, like these units dropped Guderian below half health. I guess they're actually triggering the thing. put Patton where the Gaul is right now. I'll put the Gaul like right here. Very nice. Ow. Okay, didn't see that Kiev had a radar station. Let's put you next to Patton, so we boost Patton's damage output when we attack Kyiv. Now, Meretskov does have Gorilla, so I don't mind attacking Kyiv directly, Timoshenko directly. Now we can drop him below half health for when we attack with our other units. Two. And hopefully we'll have a chance to take up positions near Kyiv. Why not demoralize him if we can try? Unfortunately, I forgot that I activated that 2 range ability last turn. I can just use a plain paratrooper there. Yeah, by putting him there, I kind of denied Guderian the opportunity to move up further, but I can move Konev, which does actually improve that. Close. Very, very close. I'll make that. Because I know for sure you'd be able to capture Kyiv from there. You have a 2, 4, 6, 8 range uninterrupted. It's 2, 4, 6, 7 to Kyiv on almost flat ground, so should be able to pull that off. You have 81, which Yamamoto in his current configuration should be able to more than comfortably do with a pair of Spitfire strikes. No, I'm gonna lose Yamamoto. No. Oh my god, I'm 2 cash short. I'm gonna lose Yamamoto here. You know what? Fine. I have a deep enough. Wait, I didn't lose Yamamoto. Okay, that's somehow you guys somehow didn't kill him. Don't know how that happened. I didn't lose any generals this turn. That's nice. And we're gonna get these rewards. I like these rewards actually. Not bad. Oh, we got 2, 4, 6, 10 of them. Okay, wow, that's a good haul actually. I will not complain. That was mission number 4, Barbarossa. Almost completely free to play. I only had an extra set of infantry medals. Endgame guide. Nightmare scenario, part 4. If you enjoyed the commentary, if you enjoyed the gameplay, the music, learned anything new, tips, tricks, strategies, guides, operations, tactics, then hit the like button. If you have any questions, suggestions, comments, concerns, leave them down below in the comments. I read all of them. I enjoy interacting with my viewers. You guys are why I make these videos. If I save you guys time or money, then I've done my job, even if it's only a couple of you. Thank you to the people who consistently watch me, my top tier subscribers, who are basically my only tier of subscribers. And if you want to become one of them, then hit the subscribe button yourself, ring the notification bell. It's a pleasant little ding, something to cheer up your day, even if it's something even if it's something small. But for me, it would be very much appreciated. Thank you very much for watching. This is Laid Back Launcher signing off. 07 everyone.